Hi, my name is Scott Vander Ploeg, and I am the founder and president of the Multiply 222 Network. And I'd like to explain to you our big vision for kingdom multiplication. And let me start with why this vision is so necessary by naming our current reality, especially here in North America. I'd like to begin with a news article that came out because of Gallup in just the last year about U.S. church membership falling below the majority for the first time. And what was alarming is that for years now, Gallup has been surveying people and asking, do you happen to belong to a church, synagogue, or mosque? And of course, in the United States, the vast majority of that is Christianity. It's church membership. And if you'll just look at the graph, since the year 1940, Gallup's been asking this question, and there's been a little up and down, but for the most part, since 1940 all the way to the year 2000, about 70% of American citizens responded, yes, they do happen to belong to a church. But in the year 2000, something changed. You'll notice the graph dips down into the 60s, and then in the year 2010s, it dips down into the 50s. And as of 2021, we've now fallen below 50%. In 2021, it stood at 47%. Since the year 2000, something has drastically changed in our church landscape. A little more about this, if you think about our country having a population of about 330 million people, 70% of that population is 231 million. 47%, which is now the new 2021 statistic, is only 155 million, which means that in only a 20-year period of time, we've lost 76 million people. There are now 76 million people who no longer say that they happen to be a member of a church, synagogue, or mosque. How do you think about that? That's a huge number. Here, this is a map of the United States, and I'm going to color orange. The states that are colored orange are 76 million people. What does this mean? It means in the year 2000, it's as though every single person living in those states was a Christian, and now 20 years later, no one is in those states. That is a huge decline. And of course, this is still shaking out, but this is a news article which was also published just in the year 2022, done by the Institute for Family Studies, the decline of church attendance because of COVID. And it just tracks regular church attendance in the year 2019, 2020, and 2021. What do you notice? Those who attend regularly, at least 1 or 2 times a month, has fallen from 34% down to 28%. Those who report attending just a few times a year has slightly fallen, but those who report that they never attend or seldom attend has risen from 50% to 57%. And here, we're in a trend as we move forward into 2023 and 2024. What do you think is going to happen? Clearly, the decline is going to continue. And we've got to do something. You know, those of us who are Christians, we can't just stand by. We can't just keep doing the same thing we've always been doing. There needs to be a new plan, a new vision, which is why our vision for multiplying disciples and multiplying churches is so important.